Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, welcome, right?
Yep.
We live in a van.
Yep.
Yep.
And we're next to an airport right now, so it might be obnoxiously loud.
Today we're filming our first little sit-down video.
And it's going to be, as you've probably seen it by the title already,
It is 5 things we love and hate about living in a van.
we have a list because we need a list. Okay, we'll start with probably go like a good, then a bad, good, then a bad, good, then a bad. I only got 5 things. Obviously that's not everything, but it's just a list that we could come up with. If there's background noise, sorry, we're at a free camp spot, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. First thing, not having a 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, amazing.
So that one's pretty obvious. We don't have a job that's consistent and like that you work every day, like 9 to 5. You know, that's just a general like hours.
It's we find work where we need to, but in saying that, it's one of our negatives.
Yeah, that's also one of the negatives. It's kind of ironic, but yeah, it's good not having the locked in shifts and constantly having to go to work every day and stuff like that. Like I was concreting prior to leaving, and yeah, it wasn't the end of the world, but it's so much better to have the freedom to do whatever you want. Like sit down and record this video right now, you know, and that's a great thing. But if we were to flick it over to a negative, we can probably just talk about the next one, which would be
having to rely on where we are, like our physical location, for our income.
yeah. So this ties directly into that. Like we don't have the 9 to 5. It's good, but then we struggle to actually make the money that we need to live.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have any qualifications behind us that much, other than like physical labour.
Because just finishing high school, we don't have any previous job like records or anything like that. So we can't. It's a lot harder to find online income as well.
Yeah. So it's like we're gonna rely on where we are, and if anyone's gonna give us a go to work or not to make money, which has been a bit of a struggle so far, and it's not been easy.
It's not fun. As you can probably imagine, living in a van is a lot cheaper than living in a house, even though we earn a lot less than you would if you worked a 9 to 5. It's a lot cheaper for us to live. We just we pay for food, fuel, and our phone bills pretty much. So yeah, that's a bonus.
So with the lack of income, it's not a massive deal because like we don't have as many bills, no rent, nothing like that, just food, fuel, phone bill, like Belle said. So that's always a beneficial thing that you should look at with van life. But it's like we were saying with the whole working thing, you need to secure like previous work background before doing it, or you know, some sort of online based business or social media, something like that, to really help.
Lincoln Buyer.
What?
Is it Lincoln Buyer?
You just said it louder.
Nah.
You can plug your own earrings.
I can't plug my earrings. Gosh.
Why?
It's not free advertising.
Yes, it is. It's our channel. What Belle's trying to say is she makes these wire jewellery now, and she was saying that the link for her shop's in the bio.
Something that we both haven't really loved and we can't really change is having to use public toilets.
Oh, that one's a killer.
It's a hit or miss. If you go to a shopping centre, it's good.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Sweet. Yeah.
They're always clean. But if you go to just like the park or something, yeah, there's a good chance that it's not going to be as pleasant.
Yeah. We've come across, like, it depends on the area, really. It depends how well the council looks after it. Like, some areas are better, some refill the toilet paper, some clean the toilets, others, like, don't. Yeah.
4 in the morning.
She had this free camp, there was just, like, crap all over the floor. Like, it was disgusting. I wasn't there, but Belle showed me, and yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Yucky!
But no, we've had a lot of encounters where there's just been no toilet paper or soap or anything in the toilets.
A lot of them had the soap dispensers just taken off the wall.
Yeah, there's just nothing there. And it's like not very sanitary, especially during COVID. Just
so we take our own hand soap to the toilet now.
Yeah. It works, but it's disgusting.
It's
So we recommend if you have a bigger van to 100% get a toilet, because we can't fit a toilet. It just doesn't work, so we have to use public toilets. But we do have a shower, as you saw in the last video.
We do have a shower, yeah. Something that we've loved is meeting new people.
Yeah, there's been a hit or miss with that too, but overall it's been good people. So
true. Shout out to Josh and Bridget.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Check out their Instagram. It's Life as a Salty Koala.
It's one of them, I think, yeah. And then All Adventuring or something like that.
Yeah, it's Josh.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. We met them just by like we went up to just a random van to ask them a question, and then kind of like became decent friends. And then we met up with them where we're currently at the other week, and we were just hanging out, and it's been really great.
Yeah, super inspiring, and yeah,
and we've met a lot of like mainly good people so far. Not really had many bad experiences, but it's been nice like meeting new faces
and people that have the same lifestyle.
Yeah, and just hearing like people's experience and how they like van life and stuff like that. Yeah, one of the big kills about van life Australia, at least, I don't know about other places, is like trying to find places to sleep.
Yeah, so we're at a free camp right now in Bundaberg,
which is pretty awesome. It's near an airport, which is fine. You don't really hear that much going on. But, you know, you're meant to stay for 24 hours, but you can just leave and come back and no one really says anything, and it's fine. Bonus is it has toilets that aren't completely disgusting, and you don't have to worry about finding somewhere to sleep, because in Queensland you're not actually allowed to camp in a car anywhere, unless it's at a free camp, which there is like none. And it's pretty crap.
So yeah, that's Queensland for you.
Yeah, Queensland you're not allowed to camp or anything, so it's crap, and there's nowhere to sleep. No free camps. It's not the greatest, but I think other states are a bit different. But yeah, so camping or trying to find somewhere to sleep usually is not very easy in most places. I mean, you get more rural it is, but we don't really plan on being that rural, and so it kind of sucks.
But when you do have a free campsite, it kind of makes up for it.
Yeah.
An obvious one again is being able to see new places, like an ever-changing backyard.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Pretty awesome. Like if we want to sleep at the beach for a week, we can pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bonus. You're not stuck in one town.
Definitely, probably outweighs the negatives by quite a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's really great being able to see everything and travel and experience it.
Mhm. A negative, again, would be not seeing being away from both of our families. It can be hard sometimes.
Yeah. And you miss a lot of events and birthdays and stuff like that. We haven't been gone for that long, but we know that we will miss a lot of stuff, and it starts to catch up a bit.
That is just living at home in general, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Just being really far away from home, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a big bonus, which I like, but it doesn't really help with work and stuff, but is being able to develop hobbies. You have like all the time in the world to do whatever you want, like any hobbies in the van, out of the van, you got all the time in the world, which is great, but I wish that we had already done those hobbies to the point where we could use it to make money, which would have been good, but it still allows me to like sit down and practice all different stuff, like my languages and stuff like that. It's just all the time in the world to do that, so that's really beneficial. And it's like, if you want the freedom of time to do stuff like that, this is how, you know, you don't have to work that much, you have all the time in the world to do it, so that's a really good one too.
And if you're just staying in one spot working on something, it's not going to cost you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not going to have... Yeah, just food.
Probably the last negative is that the van turns into a bomb. Like, if you, like, take one thing out and don't put it away or don't clean it, it's just like, from there, just chain reaction, the whole van just blows up with just all of our stuff.
It goes from being like spick and span.
Like, we clean it every day, like most days, and it's like
every day.
Beautiful, everything's got a spot, and then it's like today, behind the camera, it's not great.
Okay.
It's like
It's
not too bad, but there's a fair bit of dishes and stuff like that. So you got to be on top of that. That's a fair big negative. It's just small space. You don't realise like
how much crap we have.
Yeah, because when you're in like a big house, it kind of spread out a bit more. But if you're in this little van, it's like you put one thing there, it's like damn, it takes up all that space, you know.
Or it's like everything sits on the bed, and then at night time everything goes to the front.
Yeah.
Then in the morning it goes back to the bed.
Yeah. So you have to keep cleaning it, otherwise it's terrible.
But
that's pretty much all we got for the negatives and positives, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives by a lot.
100%.
You just need to secure a good way of earning money. That's what we recommend. We
yeah,
didn't do that before we left with the anticipation that we could work a lot more, but fruit picking has not been
It's
great.
not viable.
It's underpaid and it's not fair.
Yeah.
And then trying to find work with randoms, it's a struggle without much experience. Like, I got my concreting background behind me, but it's still hard.
Especially when we come from like a really small town, so we didn't have a lot of choice in where we worked prior to leaving. So we don't have a lot of background.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of references, nothing like that. So
yeah, exactly. And I hope this video wasn't too crap.
Or too loud.
Too loud.
Like the background noise.
Oh yeah, but I think that'll be okay. But
yeah. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed our video. Let us know what you want to see in future. And make sure you subscribe, please.
We need that subscribers to go up.
And follow all our socials in the description.
Yep.
Bye. See you later.
Potato.